Hi again. It's me, Vex, Cyberpunk Antifa Lesbian. The microphone should be working now. Do you know why it wasn't working? Because some little fucker chewed through the fucking cable. So luckily, I had a spare XLR cable, and I know how to solder, so I can take that chewed bit out, and I can make, shorten the other cable that I was using. So at least I've not lost a fucking cable. But still, that's rather annoying. I also noticed the little shit's not around. Yeah, so let me... repin the message that I had earlier. Right, okay, so anyway. Hi, I'm Vex, Cyberpunk Antifa Lesbian. Today we are doing music. We are working on something. In fact, let me just fucking show you. Oop, put me in the bottom. Right, so... as anyone who's watched my stuff may know, oh, I can turn the system volume down. So I'm working on a video essay called Your Patronus is a Boot Stamping on a Human Face Forever. I'm today working on the song that's going to be the intro theme. I was originally going to do it in drop A on the Shuriken lake we did when we were doing the song Anime Girl Music to Kill Fascists 2. Unfortunately, I do need to reset up that guitar. I realized that some of the higher notes that I was hitting weren't correct on pitch. So we're using the custom in drop C because I know that that's set up properly. And I mean, it doesn't matter if I change tunings on the album, fuck it. But oh, also, you're going to be hearing the guitar out of the left ear only, which is annoying, but I'm not entirely sure how to fix that. Because you're hearing it through the line in, and the line in's only getting like a mono signal. But I can't, for some reason, I can't set that as a mono input to the Go XLR. Which is weird. So I'm not entirely sure why, but it's one of those things. It's like, whatever. So we've got that. I've lost my own face. There we go. So, and then the riff that I was working on so far. So I've had... It was like trying to figure out where to go from there, but I liked the idea of having the intro play. I was trying to find samples, right, to make the intro say what I wanted it to. Currently, I've got this.
In the Harry Potter stories, we discover several characters' Patronuses, with some forms revealing a deeper truth. J.K. Rowling defines the Patronus as
a boot stamping on a human face forever.
Well, that. So what we want We have Easy Drummer 3, so that's fine. I don't know why. Oh, right, I get it. I know why. Because I used the routing for the other one. So what we want is we're going to go for a drum fill to open with, and then straight into like full-on blasts, I think. Open fill. I should have said name that fill, but fuck it, whatever. Right. We'll go for the tried and true. Library of the Extreme. I think that one. And then we just cut off the opening notes. So, let's zoom that in a bit.
A boot stamping on a human face forever.
Like that, right? What do I have?
A boot.
Delete that.
A boot stamping on a human face forever.
No, in fact, you know what? Let's go for like a clearer fill rather than a lead in. We'll go for a standalone. think that one. Just throw that one in.
A boot stamping on a human face forever.
Right. Okay. Let's put that in the drums section. What we do want, we want like a foreboding synth underneath the intro as well. That always works great. Ooh, updates for analog. Yeah. Okay, well, that's fine, but I'm not installing them at the minute. Intro synth. And for that, we'll go Piss Yellow. Classic. I just realized I don't know if this is tracking me, right? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So we're gonna go in here. What we need is like a low bass sound. Explore. Yeah, just bass. Okay. No, that's accurate. I type. What's that? Zephyr Grind. Nope. The Witherspoon Division. That actually works kind of well. And then the what's the start note of the riff? Starts on an A. Ooh. Ooh, that's the riff that it goes into next. We'll figure something out. Because I kind of want, what I was thinking for this vibes-wise was sort of like, it's part slam, but also part extermination dismemberment, which is slam, but with a little bit of brutal death. But then with like elements of like decapitation, dying fetus, cryptopsy, that sort of thing. I think the... kind of riff would work well for that. But we want the let's blast. Nope, that's the wrong thing. What I was trying to rename was this. I wondered why it was right already. Idiot. So what we want is like a so close the path. Intro synth, that is piss yellow. Yeah. But before that, what we want is blast beats. We want a ooh, yeah, that works. Then we go the so we throw that one in again. Then so this would be like oops. Then what I'll do for this one is we'll instead have it those bars. Let me just put that there a second. Go. And then throw that in here. What? Mute.
With some forms revealing a deeper truth. J.K. Rowling defines the Patronus as
A boot
Stamping
stamping
on
on a human face
forever.
forever.
Yeah, okay. So what we want to do is we just want to change that those last hits. So let's go in the grid editor. So we like and that. Wait. There. Cool. Right, so now it would be... Oh. Oops.
Forever.
Metal in FL Studio. Yeah. Hi, Dizzy. Thank you for the first time chat. Yeah, FL Studio because that's what I've always used. So unfortunately, that's what we're stuck with. I did try last stream swapping over to Reaper, but like half of the problem is like I'm so used to programming shit in FL Studio that trying to get it to work in Reaper was a fucking nightmare, so I just gave up and swapped back because I am used to this shit. So you know what, we're gonna put easy bass in here as well just to play the bass on. Oh, yep. Good shout. So we're gonna put in. Let's use the prog metal setting, so it's more crunchy. I'm gonna put that there. Yes, yeah. FL is the best user interface. Like, and like you can tell just by the fact of being able to like when it comes to doing shit like GABA or things like that, like you could just fucking do that straight away. So it's super fucking easy. The only problem with doing metal in FL Studio is the fact that I've got to use because I don't trust the. I know there's a recording thing in FL Studio, but last I used it, it's probably improved. So I could probably try. We might try that later, but what I normally do is I will use can't MIDI map anything to the steps. Now I don't use any of that. Like what I end up doing, I always end up just going on the piano roll and doing everything there. Well, with the Easy with the Toontrack products, luckily they've got their own thing, so I can do everything in here and then just drag it across. But so let's rename opening riff. I'm gonna So this is going to be the bass. We're just going to put the bass in so we know what is happening. We said that that was an A. Nope, 16ths. So fucking my playing is sloppy today. So A. Da-na-na-na. One, two. Yeah. Da-na-na. Jesus Christ. Okay. Maybe we do the bass in 8th notes. I forgot how sloppy it would sound. Like if this was a slower song, 16th notes would be fine. But I think because it's at 245 BPM, maybe 16ths on the bass is too much. Let's move these other. Let's get rid of these extra notes, and then we'll turn them all 8ths. Because then, to be fair, if it's 8ths, it's locking in with the the same pace as the bass drum. Select all, and we're gonna whoop. Yeah, that's better. And then that is. Grab. What just happened? Oh no, nothing. It just selected that. 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So. Copy that whole thing again. And then this last bit, we can delete, and we can go down here instead. So it's E, F, E, F. And select all. Paste again. then this last bit, instead of going, it's yeah. Yeah, okay. Part of me thinks we could get away with the song being faster, you know? Let's throw that in there. Mute. Space.
Forever.
You know what? Let's try it faster. Yeah, there we go.
In the Harry Potter stories, we discover several characters' Patronuses.
That's the speed we want.
With some forms revealing a deeper truth. J.K. Rowling defines the Patronus as
A boot.
Stamping on a human face forever. Because she's a fucking cunt, right? Yeah, there we go. I was trying to find, for that intro, I was trying to find audio of one of the Harry Potter characters saying the words, "Your Patronus is," but I can't find it. But then I was looking up videos for it, and I found that video where it's like, J.K. Rowling just finds a Patronus as, and I'm like, okay, well, that'll work. Okay, so that's the opening riff. Let's make the intro synth as well. Intro synth ed. Because all that we want is like a low bzzz, which is going to start, it's going to basically be the A. Nope, not that one. There you go. Yeah, so I muted that. Let's have a listen. So let's go back through we were going through the bass sounds. We've got no pattern. Do we have any effects on this? We don't. That's just what the synth sounds like. Okay. Untidy bass. Jesus Christ. That might be a bit much. Vampire Slayer. Oh, right. That's one that needs to be up. Also needs to be at a speed that isn't 255 BPM. non-soundtrack one. Titan bass. Justice type bass. Oh, useful. The Big Wabowski. Oh, trapdoor. I thought it said Trogdor. Let's go back to the beginning of the list, right? So many bass sounds. You don't want bass lines. You want specifically a hard bass. No. We'll look into the future. Ooh, actually, yeah, that works. Hello. You come to chew on my fucking microphone cable again? Mo. 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 Then what I will do. That's what I'll do. So then it's like.
In the Harry Potter stories, we discover several characters' Patronuses.
And then we'll use something else to thicken up the signal as well.
Patronus
Boot stamping on a human face forever.
Yeah, like that. Right? Let's just, in fact, let's go into the run it through Powerbase EQ.
in the Harry Potter.
Ooh, that didn't bring out what I was expecting it to, but that's fine. So what we will do is we will intro synth texture. And then what we'll do is add intro sub. We'll add like a sub bass kind of sound, right? And then that can go in and act like a low wah kind of noise. So what we want for that, we'll go with Serum. Serum 2. What we want is bass sub. Okay, that's not long enough. That could work. Yeah, there we go. And then what we do is we'll put that through the stereo imager just to give it more width.
In the Harry Potter stories, we discover several characters' Patronuses, some forms revealing a deep
Yeah, there we go. So now it's got the low rumble, right? So that'll work. Because it's mainly just to...
In the Harry Potter stories, we discover several characters of Patronuses, with some forms revealing a deeper truth. J.K. Rowling defines the Patronus as
Root stamping on a human face forever.
Yeah! Right. And then that's where the song starts. So it goes... Because I'm thinking like a very like a like oh, in my head it's very dying fetus, this bit, or like what the fuck. Stupid background music. All right, whatever. And like let me just get a click track going, just so then I can time it. Yeah. Okay, maybe I have sped it up a bit too much. Hmm. Kind of thing, maybe. So then it's like a... or something. Let me just main save this as was the thing. Whoop. There we are. And then be like so like so the drums would be like going and the bass would like Ooh. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, okay. So it'd be something like that. So we're gonna have like a break bit. So it's like so do that first. So this will be the break. Where it's like cymbal grabby shit. Remove. Stop. There we go. So like cool. And that would be like a one of these thingies. Kind of thing. Okay. Because then the will be the lead in to the actual verse. And it'll be like a kind of thing. So that can go. It'll just be like a. We'll just do a simple roll. Like that. Cool. Let's mute that a second. Yeah. And then it'll go into like a proper head bangy kind of drums, right? I'm trying to find a good example. This is Extermination Dismemberment. Dying Fetus again. Trying to find one that, so let's just put break bass as well so we know what that's gonna do, right? Then that will just go I'll also like the guitars go. Yeah, that's what that's gonna do, right? Digga 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 digga. That's a hammer on. And it's select, and then we do that again. Then the last one, instead of the, it's ooh, do you reckon Maybe that's what we do. So instead of it going... So like the... will be for in the actual riff, but for the intro it'll go... Yeah, there we go. One, two, three, four. There we go. And then... Wah. Then we remove. So it's like... And then it's like... So now the kick drum is going to go with the... Wait, whoops. I just hit the microphone. So the kick drum's going to go with what the riff is doing. Kind of. So, and this is going to be the verse, and over it, it'd be like kind of low growls, right? Oops, wrong one, wrong color. Needs to be that one. And then, so it's like. Or something. I don't know. I think the end the verse riff version. So we'll do it like that, right? So what we want... No, that's easy bass. I want easy drummer. So let's remove you. Back at the beginning. Oops. Oops. I'm thinking is the pace. So it's like half time. Select all. I'm just gonna paste that again. So we're like well, so that's that, and then it's so we're gonna go pretty simple for the symbols, I think. Yeah. So then it's like a proper like headbangy type. Yeah. Oh, ad break for people coming up. And then we want let's do a simple rollout as well. Rollout. Yeah. And then this last one. Instead of having that roll, we'll go with the snare, right? So throw that in there. Let's just try it on here, right? And then it'll play again, but the symbol's going to change. I think, or does it make more sense to have and then go into, maybe it's a case of going to something faster there. This is where I need to go back to listening to like the decapitation and shit to decapitated and stuff to try and figure out. So instead of doing the no, that feels fine. Mute So let's go to easy base. I removed that, didn't I? But what I can do is I can clone. Let's rename this base. Then all I have to do for that is do that. Then change that to and then we go A. Slide. So it's starting. Because then that break riff, right, is like that. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because that's how many frets up we are. Wait, that's not right. Oh, 5 frets, we're up 7 frets. Duh, we're in drop C, you dingus. I was like, that F sharp shouldn't be there. That should be a G sharp. I shouldn't doubt my fucking note brain. And then we go into like a I'm debating whether to do a like the break in At the Behest of Their Death by Bloodbath. So it's this bit. Maybe. So then the guitars aren't really speeding up, but as like a little tie-in thing. Oh, I then dropped the pick. Hold it correctly. Or something. And underneath that, it's like a Oh yeah, maybe something like that. So then each of the tags at the end is the fast bit. Dun, dun, dun. Because then it's like doing like a fast, like thrashy kind of. Let's try it. Let's see, grooves. Let's go in the grooves. We're using a lot of the stuff that we're using drum wise is the same as we've done for Wasp Bastard stuff in the past, where I'm gonna open my curtains a bit so I've got a bit more light. It's not gonna make any difference to you lot because I'm an anime girl to you, but I can see straight down my front path. Right, so. Oh, and I've got a man watching me. I say man, Kevin. Hello, Kevin. Don't chew on this other cable. You can have this one. I will leave this one on the desk for your chewing delight. So let's have a look. Death Thrash Grooves. So we want like a skank. Ooh, actually, could we go? I think a D beat might be at this speed might be a bit too untidy. Oh, my brain's doing the thing where it wants to hear the snare on the on beat, but it's not. It's on the off beat. So it's like. Yeah. What about, actually, if I do ride 8 first? Yeah, that works. Just join those together. We'll go... Skanky boy. Skanky boy, that's what it is. So we go into the Skanky boy. Let's put a click on and then we can play along. Let's mute this. Don't move that. Fuck me. Yeah. I don't know. Trying to figure out what would go after this, you know? Like, the debate is like, do we make this song where it's like verse, chorus, or do we do the death metal riff type vibe? Part of me's wondering whether to go riff. Just listening to Decapitated again, poem about an old prison man. Oh god, do I put like one of those kind of riffs in? Ah, fuck. Ooh, maybe that's the riff that goes over there. Or like, no, it makes more sense. Like everything slows down again, and then it has that. Ah, fuck. That's gonna be a nightmare to play. Ooh, fuck. Okay, yeah, no, that's the next riff, right? So it goes. Ooh, that's what it is. Oh, fuck. That's gonna be a nightmare to record. Okay. Fuck me. But that's gonna be a fucking brutal riff, though. Ooh, you know what happens, actually? So it's gonna do this. So it's gonna go into the... Yeah. And then maybe it'll go into a like a clean bit that's doing the... Oh. Fuck me, that's gonna... That... Oh, God, my hand. But it's gonna do that, right? Dagga, 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 dagga. So we'll do the... or something. Let's... So we're gonna tab out the skank riff. So we're gonna write that on the bass, and then we'll do the dagga 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 riff. Okay. So skank riff. Easy bass. So it's like dun 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 dun. So on the bass, I'll do that. Oh, hey Krill. I'll do the... There's just... now.